My name is Winter White, and I'm a dog groomer of about 14 years. So basically, I started off grooming as not really a groomer. I was in between jobs. I knew that I could do a little bit of grooming because I was a vet tech. So I started going around my apartment complex back when I lived in Atlanta and just offered people low-cost haircuts, let them know what I was doing. I was practicing. And then time went on. I accepted other bathing positions, always expressed interest in wanting to groom. So I learned from little by little people along the way. I did an apprenticeship, got more experience then, and now I'm actually a former grooming instructor. So every day, I think the most important thing that's on my mind is to just do better than I did yesterday. As far as work goes, I'm always trying to impress the next customer the next day. My home life, I do suffer from mental illness, and it is something that I work on every single day to try to make better for myself and to show others that that it's good to work on it. I would say the last thing that's always on my mind is my family. I have a new family, I would say now, that I love so much, and I'm always thinking about ways that we can kind of incorporate some family time and kind of just not work all the time. I think it's best to celebrate yourself in life. I feel like you're not able to celebrate others if you're not at your full potential. And in order to celebrate yourself, you have to make sure you have high self-esteem. You have to make sure that you are keeping a supportive circle, that you're doing any self-help that you may need to do. Overall, just being that person that you can get your own validation from. You don't have to get outside validation. I just think once you get to that point, you should make a big deal out of it. I mean, some people don't give themselves enough credit about how far they've come, whatever they've been through, and I feel like you should be your own cheerleader every single day. Even I'm learning that myself, so saying this out loud is helping me to hear myself. But definitely being a cheerleader for yourself is very, very important. So right now, my home space is a tiny bit chaotic. I just moved last year, so we're still getting everything together. It is a place that I'm trying to make my new escape zen zone from the outside world. In the past, I haven't had the best living situations. I moved around a lot, but now I'm finally at a place where I'm going to be very stable, which is very important. In my free time, actually, even though grooming is my profession, it's also my art. So I'm always looking at different videos, maybe coloring my own dog, trying to get some more experience in. I love the outdoors. My partner and I and our dog, we love to try to go to Prospect Park, Tompkins Square Park, all the parks we do. Other things in my free time, I like to sleep. I work a lot. I have a physical job, and I'm learning about the importance of sleep hygiene. That's something that's becoming very important to me. So I think sleep is an important thing to me. My favorite place to go when I want to feel alive is hiking. I love to be around nature. Any type of nature that'll bring me to a big body of water that I have to just sit there and I have the space to ponder. That's my favorite thing to do. That's my happy place, especially when I bring my dog. I'm fine alone. I'm fine with people, but definitely I feel like I connect in a way. I connect to nature in a way that maybe not everybody does. I know a lot of people say I'm all about nature, but I don't know. I just feel like I want to do the whole primitive camping thing and pee behind a tree and all that stuff. So I really, really like nature. If I had the power to change one thing in the world, I would make mental health more accessible for specifically brown and black people. I am an example, along with a lot of my peers, of not being able to get the proper care that we need to, that we see that our peers of other races are receiving. I feel like sometimes there's judgment based on the type of insurance we have. And I feel like based on your demographic, you may can only see a doctor who takes that insurance, who may have 50 other people on their caseload, because it's a community clinic, and a lot of people slip through the cracks, especially people that don't know how to advocate for themselves. I had to learn how to really advocate, and now I'm helping others do the same thing. But it's not equal. I feel like it's not equal. People are judged, and not just black and brown people. There are so many people of different demographics that are also, being discriminated against. And I just want healthcare, specifically mental health care, to be way more equal than it is now, because especially with COVID, everything is just getting worse, and we need more help. I love mostly about the world that it's never too late to do anything, especially in America. There are senior citizens graduating college. There are people becoming authors in like their 40s and 50s. I'm 34, and I'm thinking about, in the next 5 years or so, starting a business. So I won't be just like a 20-year-old, self-startup. And it's very encouraging. It's very validating, because I feel like a lot of people make it seem like, oh, if you didn't get a chance to take singing lessons as a kid, then you're not going to be able to do it now. But I want to take singing lessons. I want to take piano lessons. And if I want to take them in 30 years when I'm, what's that, 60 something, then why not?